true story shared by a user named Tia on X, who exposed a man named Ardian, the alleged perpetrator of inappropriate behavior on a train. According to a post, the incident happened on May 22, 2025, only about 4 months ago from when this video was made. Tia took a night train that departed around 10:50 p.m. She said she waited to speak up until she got a CCTV recording from the station, but her request was denied. The railway company responded that there was no sign of indecent behavior. Before departure, she video called her friends. The seat next to her was empty. A few minutes later, a man sat down beside her. He started talking, claiming his seat was meant for a child and that he was asked to switch places. Tia didn't think much of it and went back to her phone. But the man kept trying to chat, bragging about his business, his life, and random things. He asked for her Instagram, which she gave out of reflex, though she later regretted it. Afterward, she pretended to be busy, put on her headphones, and leaned toward the window to sleep. Then, in the middle of the night, she woke up and realized his hand was touching her thigh, slowly moving upward. Panicking, she froze. When she turned toward him, he quickly pulled his hand away, pretending to be asleep under a shed blanket that hid his movements. From the CCTV camera, Tia was too scared to shout or cause a scene. It was midnight, the carriage was dark, and she was alone. She wanted to fight back but feared what might happen afterward. The man kept trying to touch her again, until she finally snapped and shouted at him.
You're sick?
When the train stopped, she rushed off, hid in the station's prayer room, and searched his name online. She found his social media, confirming his identity. She also took a photo of him inside the train as proof. When she reported it, officials confirmed that his assigned seat was not next to her. To silence any victim blaming, she shared a picture showing she wore a hijab, jacket, long pants, and a modest outfit because sadly, people still blame women for what they wear. Later, the man messaged her apologizing, claiming mental exhaustion, asking her to delete the post, even offering money. Soon, other victims started to come forward. Another woman named Winda shared that her younger sister was also approached by the same man at a train station on March 22, 2025. Her sister was waiting overnight for a morning train when the man sat next to her. He started chatting, offering food, asking her to hang out, then began touching her hand and thigh. She texted her sister in fear, "I'm scared. This guy keeps asking to go with him." Her sister and brother-in-law immediately rushed to the station past midnight and confronted the man. They even filmed it. The man begged for forgiveness, saying he lost control and that he knew she was a modest religious woman, yet still did what he did. More testimonies appeared from plane passengers, former classmates, and online acquaintances. Some women said he used to send sexual messages or act inappropriately during casual encounters, like dates or social media chats. One even said he worked in IT for a Dubai-based company and used his professional image to gain people's trust. In one case, he groped a woman during their first date at a movie theater. It became clear this wasn't an isolated incident, it was a pattern. After multiple reports, the perpetrator was banned from several IT communities for violating ethical codes. However, the railway company still claimed there wasn't enough evidence from CCTV to legally blacklist him. While that outcome was disappointing, the victim's bravery destroyed his reputation publicly, especially on LinkedIn and social media. Yet the predator shamelessly still posting his last story on Instagram saying this. But Tia concluded her story saying she's finally doing okay, though the experience still haunts her. So now, think again. If your sister texted you at midnight saying this happened to her, what would you do? And maybe, before blaming victims for their clothing or behavior, we should start blaming the real problem itself. The predator.